And while the countdown to the World Cup reaches 1 month, we continue the build-up here on the JoyNews channel. But for now, though, we'll be doing something else. Welcome to the Sports on Pulse. I'm Gary L. Smith. With the Premier League season coming to an end, we are continuing the review sessions. We've done several on all our platforms so far. And finally, we'll take a look at the top 5 coaches. Who would your top 5 be? Oh, Pep Guardiola, undoubtedly, and Selwyn Saki is in the studio with me, having won the Premier League title in some style as well, breaking records along the way. Definitely, he'll be number 1.
Of course, he'll be number 1, and as the champions, well-deserved. The way they've played is quite different from what we've seen in usual times. English football is all about hits and run and all that, but Pep Guardiola has brought in a new style of playing football on the ground whereby there's a structure to every movement from the goalkeeper to attack and how the goal is finished. Everything is planned from the training grounds. This is something new that he has brought, and it's changing a lot of things in English football, as well as helping youngsters to come through and building a young team in the future. It looks like Man City could lead in the league for a long time.
And in reaction, Alan Shearer has said that he does not think anybody will catch Manchester City even next season. Also, Kevin De Bruyne has spoken. He has been more tempered in his views. He says that it will be difficult to repeat the trophy-laden season that they've had in terms of the records they've set. Not the trophy-laden season, the records they've set this term as well. Pep has been charismatic. He's been bullish. He's had a stylish way of playing, but they are still looking at the Champions League. Whether they can do it next season is for us to see. Speaking of the Champions League, someone who didn't win the Premier League title but is yet to win the Champions League because he's made the final is Jurgen Klopp, and he's there for us.
Well, yeah, for Jurgen Klopp, one of the managers to beat Pep Guardiola, it puts him definitely in that bracket. And also in style of football, strong attacking football, whereby they call it the Gengen pressing, whereby they press from the attack. A attractive front three of Mohamed Salah, Firmino, and Sadio Mane scoring goals here and there. They had problems with defense early on in the season, but then they corrected it by bringing in Van Dijk, 75 million price, which solidified the defense alongside Lovren. And from there, the midfield joining the attack. It looks like Liverpool could also be running for the title next season, and hopefully they could win the Champions League.
Right. We look at some of the others as well. Man City, Chris Hughton of Brighton. He has been interested in the way he set up his team. And you might think that why would we choose somebody in the lower ranks of the table as well?
Well, yeah, if you look at Chris Hughton coming in from the Championship, people expected him to go back soon. With the squad that he had, a bit of aged squad, a middle of young average of 26, 27 players. But then they were able to beat the top sides in the Premier League. They were able to beat United, they beat Tottenham and others also over there. So these are the things that he also did, and hopefully maintaining his team and keeping them at 12th position is a big achievement for a club like Brighton.
Chris Hughton, indeed. As you know, he traces his ancestry to Ghana. I think it's his grandfather also who comes from Accra as well. So he's been in Ghana a couple of times, but he's British as they come. So that's for Chris Hughton. Roy Hodgson also with a shout in. It's been interesting because people have felt that he had a squad that he could do better with, but the context matters.
Oh, yes, and if you look at him, he didn't start the season with Crystal Palace. Frank de Boer came in with the squad. They played, hopefully. They didn't even gain a point when he came. Roy Hodgson quickly took the club step by step, week after week, improved the players individually. The likes of Zaha became better players, Andy Townsend. And Benteke also had problems, but now he's scoring goals over there. Kabay also is getting back to his form. These are players that he's improved, and then the whole general Crystal Palace have done very well, and it's no surprise that they could clinch 11th position in the Premier League. Right,
11th position, but even better is Sean Dyche. He, of Burnley, they were 7th for like forever. Even though they were losing games, they were still 7th. There was a point where they went on a very remarkable streak. He's done wonders with the side, and they are going to Europe to top it off.
Yeah, going to Europa League is the biggest achievement for Sean Dyche and his boys. Burnley going to Europe is a big achievement for the club. As small as they are, going there will be important for them. Financially, it's going to help the club also. He didn't have the superstars that everybody had, but he's managed to take it to 7 behind Arsenal. It's great achievement from them because young players from England who are not unknown, but he was able to keep a great team spirit, and they are going on to Europe, and it's quite good for them.
Right, so those are top 5 coaches of the season as well. As we wrap up, So that's Sean Dyche in your picture. Wrapping up on our top 5 coaches of the Premier League. If you have any thoughts, let us know on our Facebook or Twitter as well. Guardiola, Chris Hughton, Roy Hodgson, and Sean Dyche, as well as Jurgen Klopp. All of them having a stellar season. So, Selwyn, thank you for your analysis.
Anytime.
We'll be back for the football show at 10:30. I'm Gary L. Smith. Later.